Joseph Andrews, hello, how are you? Hey, Zach. Taking my plastic off of here. I'm almost done this. I've only got a few things to fill in. Like just, 6 spots over here. Wait, 7 spots over here. Just little, and then I'm done. I'll be done like in this stream. And then I have another one coming, but unfortunately, because it's customized, it won't be here until nearly the end of the month. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get my hands on another one while I'm waiting for the customized one. Hey, Sandra. Where did I put my coffee? There it is. There it is. So, gotta work on filling these in, and it will be done. And my husband is all for doing more, of me doing more customized ones. The customized one that I'm waiting for now is a wedding picture. It's our wedding picture since we just had an anniversary. So that's what this one will be when it comes. And which one should I fill in first? I'll do the 12. And then after that, he was like, oh, then do like a couple of the cats that passed away, and stuff like that. So he's all for these customized ones. I'm getting a 50 by 50 centimeter, I believe, of our wedding picture, and it's only almost $25 with free shipping. So certainly can't complain about that. It's pretty good. But I don't want to wait until the end of the month. I need another diamond painting before then so I can start working on something while I'm waiting for that one to come in. I need another one. I'm looking for number 12. 12, where are you? Right there. So yeah, just gotta wait for it to come in. How is everybody today? I am so sore. I am so sore, you guys. Good morning, Susan. It was such a long day at work. Such a long day. I mean, constantly busy, which was good. It made it not feel necessarily like 11 hours, but there was a lot of bending and a lot of lifting and a lot of poop cleaning and a lot of puppy baths, and I'm sore. I'm sore. Oh, this plastic is driving me insane. All right. So yeah, I will be done this one today, and I will have to figure out, why are you running around like a crazy thing? I'll have to figure out how to get my hands on another one. Before then, because I'll go crazy if I have to wait till the end of the month before I can work on one. I'll go crazy. How is everybody this morning? I am so glad that I'm off today, but I do got to work tomorrow. But I close tomorrow, I believe, so it's only going to be 4 hours. So that's not too bad. 4.5 hours. Because it's till close, and we never get out of there at close. So I got to figure on a little more than 4 hours, because I had said yet for yesterday that I worked from 9 until 7, which wasn't true because 7 was closing, so it was more like 7 to 8. Or I mean 9 to 8. 7 to 8. You decided not to do. It's not too, and you can get small ones that won't take you as long. There are smaller ones. In fact, they even have them for kids. I like the bigger ones because you have something to do for a while. My schedule. So tomorrow, yeah, I only work 5 till close, with 5 till whenever we get done closing. So tomorrow will be a shorter day. And then I have 8-hour day on Wednesday. So it's a normal work day, 7 in the morning until 3. But tomorrow shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully I won't be as sore because today I'm pretty sore. You have to go to the post office today, Zach? Are your turkeys in? Are your turkeys in? I think I'm already done with this color. I think I am looking for more. There's one there, one there, one there, 3 there, 4 there. I think I'm done with it. Every little tiny space that I have. Oh, one more. Every tiny space that I have left. I'm going to be done this in no time. I need another diamond painting. You like fast stuff? I just think if I went through these really fast, then I'd be spending a buttload more money because I'd always be having to get myself another one. Can you not chew on that plastic? I would appreciate. Here. I won't need it now. You can have that. So I'm done with this color. I already feel like I'm going to spend a buttload of money on these because I'm going to keep wanting another one for when I'm done. 3 months? Yeah, that's a long time. I have a friend whose husband cross stitches and he doesn't do the small ones. He does ginormous ones that he'll sell them and they're super expensive when he's done because he factors in his time that he puts into it as well, which you're supposed to do with homemade stuff. You're not supposed to just go with the cost of the material. You're supposed to figure in your labor. And his big, huge, let me do this. His huge, like they're like ginormous, take him like 8 months. He doesn't work, so he'll spend hours every day working on it, and it still takes him 8 months to work on these ginormous cross stitches. He's got like this board that he can roll it because it's so big it wouldn't fit on a table. And the canvas is on this thing that he can roll as he works. He's really good at it. He really is, but 8 months of a cross stitch would drive me insane. Oh my heavens. Why do people not know what they're doing? Poor Zach. All right, I'm looking for. Oh, let's do the percentage ones, and the percentage, my coffee's in my way. Okay. Percentage symbol is 5. Number 5. Oh, I see it. 5 right on top. Why would the hatchery not do that? Because that just means that when it arrives, they're not good. I mean, I'm assuming they marked, whoops, I don't need that many, that they marked the package live animals. But if they didn't, that's bad. What are you barking at? I might have to go to the craft store and see what diamond paintings they have there so that I can have a immediate fix. Because seriously, I'm not gonna, if this is not gonna take me that long, and I'm gonna go nuts. Yeah, so I have to go do someone else's work for them today. That's ridiculous. Yesterday, what was pissing me off at work was like there were some people, some customers at the store that were interested in a puppy, and they were literally in the store for like 2 hours. And they were humming and hawing, and they kept getting him out, and oh, they want him, they want him. Getting financed, they made sure that they can get financed and all that jazz. And they even stayed 15 minutes past closing, which slowed us down. And then finally decided, well, the dog costs more than they were wanting to spend. You knew this 2 hours ago, how much the dog was. So, seriously, I think it was something else, and they were just making up an excuse. People like that piss me off. You do handmade necklaces. Ooh, I want to see. Do you put them up on your page on your channel? I'd love to see some of your handmade stuff. I've wanted to do handmade jewelry before, but I never really got it. Like I never really started, and I feel like it's too intricate for my carpal tunnel. Oh, okay, two more. Because right now, my carpal tunnel in my left wrist is killing me from all the lifting of the kennel grates, and because the kennel grates are not light and they're awkward, and so my carpal tunnel hurts, my legs hurt, my back hurts, and I have bruises like right here. I have bruises right there because there was this kennel that is fairly tall so that the puppies can't jump out, but you can lift the top of it rather than the side door. And because in the back room there are like 6 or 7 teeny tiny puppies in it, and there's no place to put them to clean it out, so we take a wet sponge and we're like cleaning it from the top. We're leaning in and cleaning it from the top, pushing any poop down into the tray and wiping the bars. Well, I'm not quite, I mean, I'm 5'6", but the leaning in, the top of the kennel was pressing on me. And now it hurts and I got bruises. Hey, Crystal. Yeah, we're not allowed to push people out, unfortunately. But I mean, we're allowed to encourage them, hey, if you're planning on purchasing anything right now, you need to move to the register because we are closed and, whatever. But people have no respect because, oh, you're closing? And then they spend another 10 minutes in there. Like, I don't understand people. And I missed one from my other color. Seriously? She's somewhere. I think she's talking to E-Waste Mike right now on Hangouts. She was live for a little bit doing her diamond painting. What color was that I was? Can you not? You're going to spill my coffee. Ah, 12. Got to get 12 back because I missed one even though I looked so careful. Hopefully she'll pop in here when she's done with what she's doing. And sadly, there was one little puppy, the little black Pomeranian, I think I talked about once. He had just on Thursday been taken out of isolation and put back on the wall, the sales wall. And now he's back in isolation again because he's got a really bad cough. It sounds worse than ever. And the poor little guy. Poor little guy. He gets all excited when we go into the room and then he just starts coughing and wheezing, and poor little guy. Feel so bad for him. So yeah, we've got right now, we just put another dog out on the wall from isolation yesterday who had a snot problem. He's back out on the wall. So now instead of 4 dogs with snot problems, we have 3 dogs with snot problems. And then we've got now 3 with a cough, because we put one in isolation yesterday for a cough. And we've got 2 with poop issues. And they're all in a different room because we can't keep them together. Because otherwise it's just going to spread. So as soon as one of them is showing symptoms of something, they are removed from the sales floor and put in isolation. Oh, I missed part of her live, Jenna, because I was sleeping. I didn't see the whole thing. Yeah, you can do random ones. Just do fun ones, and you don't have to have any topic prepared. I never do. I just let it roll. They are getting, the ones with poop issues are getting some medication from the vet. The vet comes in and checks them out when we let them know, hey, we've got these dogs sitting in isolation. He comes and checks them out. They're all of the isolated dogs have some sort of medication, and they get pumped in. The one of them is a boxer. She's adorable, but she had blood in her poop too. So but those were the messiest. Those were the messiest kennels to clean out yesterday, and there were a couple times I felt like gagging because it was a lot of mess. It was a lot of mess. All right, next color. I might have to take a visit to the craft store today. I've got the day off. I got to take some. Now you got me saying Pepto-Bismol. I don't want to take any Pepto-Bismol. I want to take ibuprofen for my aches and pains. Get myself out there and buy myself a diamond painting. Hi. We also did some nail trimming yesterday. Did the bathing, blowing them dry, brushing them out, the ones that had longer hair, brushing them out, nail clipping, ear cleaning. For anybody know anything about hedgehogs? Because that hedgehog that we have in isolation, did you know that their saliva is acidic? So I tried to pick him up yesterday because he needed Neosporin on his nose. No, this isn't a work shirt, but although I probably would wear it to work, but I'm gonna start wearing scrubs because yesterday I swear I came home and I smelled like shit. I really did. because I wasn't there longer than 10 minutes when I had to clean out a kennel because the dog pooped in it, but also apparently stepped all in it. So when I picked him up, right here on my boob was like poop. So I had to go to the sink and like get a sponge, get it wet, and wipe the poop off my shirt. I swear I smelled like shit all day. So I need to wear a pair of scrubs where they dry faster than regular clothes because I was wet all day. And have a couple of pairs so that I just don't always have to wear clothes that smell like shit. I was like, I am not attractive today. I smell like poop. I smell like poop. Hey Jeff, how are you? This is actually, I used to be a representative for a company called Pottery, which worked with animals and it's animal nutrition and stuff. And this is a shirt from them actually. And I love, love, love that company. I just can't afford to keep paying for the website fee in order to have my own website, to have people purchase from me and stuff like that. So I get commission. It's like $15 a month and I can't keep doing that. So I had to tell them I had to back down. That I couldn't sell anymore. They still have to get me my store shirts and stuff. I had to order them. So I'm getting a pair of scrubs from them and a couple of pet store shirts. But I also want to go to like Walmart and get myself another pair or two of scrubs. So yeah, I was like, I wiped off my shirt, got the shit off my shirt, and then I spritzed myself with some doggy cologne because I didn't want to smell like crap all day. All right. Where'd you put my mouse? My mouse is dangling over here. But there is a litter of gerbils that came in yesterday. Some customer, or not, I get maybe not a customer, but their gerbils had babies. They're old enough to be adopted now, but they're so cute. They handled them a lot, so they're hand tame already. They're so freaking cute. And the managers had to decide if they were going to be taking them in to sell them. And they did. They did decide. Um, and a couple of the employees were like, "Oh my gosh!" And we were in the back room, like holding them and like, "Oh, they're so cute." I want a couple so bad, but my husband said no. He said no. All right, let's see here. V 19. Good, it's in this plastic thing over here. And I have a perfect place for the gerbils too because I still have that 20-gallon tall tank that my goldfish were in. There's nothing in it right now, and it would be perfect for the gerbils. But he said no. No gerbils. Because I'd have to buy the bedding and the food and toys, and it would be a lot of bedding because they need some deep ass bedding. Because gerbils love making tunnels. And we don't have the money for that right now because we just bought our new plate for our car. So no, nobody wanted to adopt me. I was offended. Because yeah, every time I finished with one of the dogs, giving them a bath and stuff, gave them a bath, dried them, brushed them, and spritzed them with some cologne so they smelled all pretty. Yeah, I spritzed myself with the cologne after I got dog shit on my boob. I didn't want to stink all day. I actually did take a couple of pictures of some of the puppies. One of the puppies went home there. I think definitely one puppy was adopted yesterday, and it was so stinking cute. I had already bathed it. And it went home yesterday. Yay! All right, what one do I want now? He is 30. Okay. Ow! Oh, yes, they do. I used a lot of dog cologne as a groomer as well. After grooming a client's dog, they went home smelling all pretty. I actually have some here at the house. After I groom Bella, I usually spritz her. You can get all sorts of smelly doggy colognes. Makes them smell all pretty. Can't remember what the name of the cologne is that I have. Yeah, the dog colognes actually smell pretty good. They need to make some of those in people form. Although I'm proof positive that you can use it on yourself. Because when I was a dog groomer, I would use it on myself too, because there was one day that I was bathing a dog and I had to express the anal glands, which is not fun. It stinks. And I got squirted in the shirt in my smock. And anal gland juice reeks to high heaven, and it was below my nose. So I didn't want to smell that all day. So I spritzed myself with doggy cologne then too. I actually spritzed my shirt, like I drowned my shirt in dog cologne so that I hopefully only smelled that instead of anal juice. How you doing, Hard Life? You're very welcome. I find it interesting. I wouldn't have the foggiest idea what to do myself, but I do like the idea of the micro scrapping more than the ginormous stuff. We would never have time for that, but the micro scrapping sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it is. And that's a lot of why sometimes it's a lot of why dogs will scoot on their butt. They'll do the little butt scoot. It's because they need their anal glands done. Because typically they can express them on their own, but there are some that can't. So you got to do it for them. And it's not fun. It stinks. It's gross. Oh no, Jenna. I hope he allows it. That's so sad. Now I'm on F. See, I'm going to be done this so fast. Number 2. I definitely need to take a little trip out to the craft store and see what diamond paintings they have at the craft store. Because I can't wait till the end of the month to do another one. That's ridiculous. Number 2, where are you? Number 2. There you are. She got kicked out by her mom. That sucks. Hey, Laura, how are you? All right. Did I say I'm on F? Yes, I did. Yes, we have a Michaels. So that'll probably be where I go. I know we also have a Joann Fabrics and we have a Hobby Lobby. But I actually have never walked into Michaels here before. I've only ever been in Hobby Lobby and Joann's. But I usually go in there for yarn instead of anything else. But I know Michaels is good for having diamond paintings, so Michaels might be where I go. Yeah, Joann's always has sales and they always have coupons, so I'm always in Joann's when I'm getting yarn and stuff. Is that it for those F's? That's a J, Y, D, D, symbol, 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 D. Yep, that's it for F. Joann's doesn't have them. Yeah, Joann's probably doesn't. Because I think when I did an online search on Joann's, I didn't think I think they didn't have any. At least they said, what you're looking for is not found. Hobby Lobby probably does. Yeah. Yeah, Michaels and Hobby Lobby have coupons too, but I typically use Joann's when I do my yarn stuffs. D is 11. Oh, 11 is here. I ran out of places to store, so I had to mix two colors together, but I made sure that they were drastically different so I didn't get them confused. So out of this batch, I got pink and blue in here, and I need the blue for D. When I used to airbrush, there was a great hobby shop I used to go to, trying to remember. We actually have a hobby shop called Phil's Hobby Shop. I don't know how far they go, like if they're in any other places. I know we've got a couple of locations here, but I don't know if they spread themselves out. You need help with your fish tank, Zach? What do you need help with? What you need help with? Oops. Okay. J is number 16. Yeah, that's where I'm getting one. I'm getting a customized. This is where Amazon's where I got this one. But I'm also getting, I just ordered a customized one. And it's not going to be here until like the end of the month. So I can't wait that long. So I want to get another one while I'm waiting for that one. How many goldfish can I do in a 10-gallon? Like one. One 10-gallon is kind of small for a goldfish. I mean, goldfish even if you get a small goldfish, that's only because it's young. They will grow, and then they'll outgrow it. So 10 gallons is kind of almost too small even for one. Like when I got my goldfish, they were in a 20 and there were just two of them. So you might be able to do one in a 10-gallon, but that would be it. And you probably would want to not do goldfish are social. So, and you can keep him alone. I mean, that's fine. But it's more fun to see them with each other. They can live alone, but it's fun to see their antics when they're together. But in order to have two, a 10-gallon would be too small. All right, Hard Life. All right. Need to do a Y. Right now, it's a lot of color switching because I've only got a few little spots to fill in here and there, and they're all different. So let's see. I wish I knew what the neighbor was doing because they woke me up early this morning making all sorts of noise and it was pissing me off. 6. And they're still out there making noise. How big do the 26-cent the feeder goldfish? I'm not sure. The feeder goldfish are going to be all sorts of different kinds, I think, because their feeder fish are like a mixture of fish. It's hard to know how big they would get because you typically don't see them get big because they get fed to other fish. But if you think about when you go to a fair and you see the games where they have the goldfish, those look a lot like feeder fish. Those look a lot like the feeder goldfish. And they start out small, but there are people who have had them for a long time after the fair when they've won them, and they get to be pretty big. You'd be rescuing some feeder fish. I feel so bad at the pet store for the feeder mice and the rats and stuff. Like I look at them and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for them. Every time a salesperson came back and grabbed them up and put them in a little box, and I knew where they were going, I was like, I'm so sorry. Poor little guys. Let's see. FO Chicken, hello, good morning, how are you? I am almost done this diamond painting, and then I will have to get my sore body out of this house and go to the craft store but get another one because my customized one won't be here till the end of the month, and that's going to kill me. I don't want to wait that long. I could get another one done by the time my other one comes. Yeah, the ones that are really cheap like that are going to be feeders. But I mean, they're perfectly good as pets. I mean, I've had feeder fish before. In fact, when I had a turtle years ago, I had a little turtle. And I got feeder minnows for her. I just got 6 little feeder minnows. But those little things swim fast and she couldn't catch them. So I started out with 6 feeder minnows and I ended up like with 20 or more because they were breeding. And I was like, what am I going to do? And then after the turtle passed away, I was like, what the hell am I going to do with all these minnows? I'm just breeding minnows. You're working. I see. I've never embroidered. Is it different than cross stitch? Is the method, like how they do embroidery, different? I think it is. I just don't know how to. If I'm gonna embroider, I'm gonna use an embroidery machine. I'm gonna cheat. Any kind of goldfish for a 10-gallon, or any fish in general? Mm-hmm. 28. No counting. There isn't a grid. That's cool. Any fish in general? Well, beta fish for sure. I mean, right now I have a 10-gallon with 4 beta females. Then you can do just one male. A male beta would love a 10-gallon space. But I have, like I said, I have 4. I did have 5 beta females in there, but one passed. So right now there's 4 females in the 10-gallon. Trying to think. Let me see. Let me see. I don't have much left at all. I've got 1, 2, 3, stray piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spots left. 8 spots to fill in. And then this is done. Okay. Options for a 10-gallon tank. You can do betas. You can do 3 to 5 Danios. You can do neon tetras, 5 to 10 neon tetras. You can do, let's see. Can you get off? I still don't want your hair on this. I mean, seriously. All right. Looking. While a 10-gallon tank is pretty small in comparison to other fish tanks, there are still plenty of stocking options when it comes to freshwater fish tanks. Due to the small size of a 10-gallon fish aquarium, it's really important to research and understand how to care for each individual species of freshwater fish that will be put into the tank. Pollutants can quickly build up if a small tank is overstocked or if regular water changes aren't conducted. So the smaller the tank, the more often you have to do water changes. You can do celestial pearl Danios. I used to have some. I had them in, I actually had them in the 10-gallon for a little while. I had 5 of them. Golden dwarf barbs. They only grow to 1.5 inches, so you can do like, oh, how many? 10 of them into the 10-gallon. Hey, Johnny. When my fish die, they get flushed unless they're the American cichlids because they're too big. Like if my Oscar or my Jack Dempsey die, they have to just go out into the trash or something. Although my husband said when the Jack Dempsey dies, we're burying him next to the cats because we've had him for like 5 years. But they're too big to flush. Let's see, you can do neon tetras. You can do 10 of them into a 10-gallon. You can do pygmy coreodoras, which you need to still research that type of fish to know what their care is. Besides putting them in the tank, you need to know how to take care of them. Some are more sensitive to water parameters than others. Yeah, he gets a proper pet funeral. Let's see. You do guppies. Guppies are easy to care for. They also can breed without any extra assistance. If you're going to get guppies for a 10-gallon tank, you should keep it gender specific, like only males or only females, because if you combine them, they will breed and then you'll have too many in your 10-gallon. You can have 5 to 10 guppies in a 10-gallon. Betta fish, of course, dwarf gouramis. They're a peaceful fish with moderate care needs. I didn't do it. I wouldn't recommend a dwarf gourami because you'd need a little bit of previous care experience for fish. But yeah, so there are options. Oh yeah, you don't want your cat in with your parakeets. That wouldn't be wise. I've wanted some guppies, but I hate water changes. So I don't want any more fish that I need to do water changes on. I've wanted an axolotl, but they would require water changes, and I don't want to do it. 28. Okay, that was this color because I got a couple of stray colors in here. Yeah, easy care needs, I would go with guppies or betta fish. You can do one male. You can do a sorority. A sorority can be tough because you might get some females that just don't want to live together. Like I said, I bought a female that I was going to put in with the sorority, and she was too aggressive, so she didn't get to live with them. She had to be on her own. But then in that case, if you're going to get females and discover that they're not going to get along together, then you need to have somewhere else for it to go. So guppies for sure would work. Celestial pearl danios would work. Celestial pearl danios don't get very big, and they're shy fish. But if you want something with personality, definitely bettas would be. I don't have as much luck with fish as my husband does. I mean, he takes care of the cichlid tanks. So, I mean, we still lose fish. But we've had the Jack Dempsey for 5 years, and it seems like no matter how many times someone in the tank gets sick, that Jack Dempsey just keeps kicking. But I have had now my bettas for about a year. I've had my betas for about a year. And I've lost some, but there are some that I got. The ones that I lost, I hadn't had as long as these. Like some of the females in here, I've had a year. And then I got a couple more, a few more, they're all gone. They died. But the ones that I originally got are still here. So I would do a water change once a week. Once a week with a male beta. You just, if you're gonna have gravel, you have to vacuum the gravel. So you'd have to get a gravel vacuum, and then you're just, as you're vacuuming the gravel and getting the waste out of it, it takes out some of the water. And then you just, once you're done vacuuming, you replace the water, make sure it's conditioned. You want to get the chlorine and crap out of the water with the water conditioner, and then you're good. I don't have gravel in my beta tanks, so I just go along the bottom with the vacuum, the gravel vac, and it just picks the waste up off the bottom. Okay. I'm almost finished. Almost finished this. Let's see. 8. Number 8. Mosquitoes are vicious. And you can, with beta fish, you can feed them a variety of food. I don't just do pellets. They can eat bloodworms. They can eat live food. So for a while, I haven't done it in a little bit, but I was breeding. I had a fruit fly culture, and the fruit flies they will eat. You get flightless ones for sure. You can get wingless, but I had ones with wings, but they were flightless. But they're like tiny little jumping beans, so they will escape. It's very tricky. I take the culture and I put it in the freezer for maybe 5 minutes. And it kind of makes them unconscious, knocks them out. So they're kind of like, bleh. And then I can take out the flies that I want, close it back up, and you got to definitely close up what you've dumped out of the flies because they will start waking up and jumping around. So close up what you've harvested, and I close up the culture and I put it back out on the counter, and they all wake up and they continue to do their thing, breeding and all of that jazz. And I put the ones that I harvested back into the freezer and just leave them in there. And you leave them in there long enough, they will die. And that's how I feed them to them. Because then I can, here's your flies, and I don't have to worry about anybody escaping. Do I need to take the beta out of? No, you don't need to take the beta out. Nope. You just vacuum around him. He'll watch. Sometimes they're very interested in the vacuum and they'll check it out. Other times they will stay away from you. What was 8? Was the Y that I just did? Okay. When I do water changes on the females, they get stress stripes. They get stressed out. Some of the females, because of their coloring, I could see their stripes, which means they're stressed out. But gradually, after I finish and everything, the stripes go away and they're all good again. I've never seen stress stripes on my males, but I've seen them on the females. She found a place to stay. That's good, Jenna. All right, what am I gonna do now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left. 5 spots left. So look how pretty it is. It's even upside down so you could see it because I'm working at the top. That's what it looks like. Get that out of the way. So I've just got like a few little spots up here. Let's see. What is this? Is that an X? I think it is. I think it is. Make sure I'm putting the right one on here. Yep, number 4. Number 4. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. All right. And I only need one. One number 4. Ha ha ha. Okay. I lost 3. Oh, you lost 3 chickens? That stinks. I lost 2 guinea pigs, and I don't know why. But I walked downstairs this morning. I got to check on Augie still, but I walked downstairs this morning and Lily started squeaking, so I know she's okay. I feel like over here the beads are small because I feel like there's like so much extra space. That's another thing about my custom one. I'm getting it in a square drill. I'm getting square drills, not these round ones. Um, it depends. Like if you have gravel, it's going to depend on how dirty it is. How much waste you get out of it. It's hard to say. Like I usually take out like 20% of it. 20% of it or ish. Sometimes if it's really, really dirty, it ends up being more because it will pollute up the water. So, but typically I would say try and stick to a week, 2 weeks at the most, because the longer that their waste sits in there, ammonia goes into the water and it makes it a little more toxic for them. 15. You're going to do a gravelless tank. That works. And then, yeah, you just got to make sure you get the waste off the bottom of the tank, which isn't too bad. The longer you leave it, the more waste there will be sitting down at the bottom of the tank. Of course. But you'll want to put things in there that they can hide in. They like to hide. I mean, all of mine are out right now, but they all have a place that they can hide. They like to hide when they're sleeping or, whatever, when they're scared. Especially the females need to have a place to hide because um, if one's getting picked on, they're going to want to get away from each other, so they need a place that they can go. Aw, poor little chickens. That sucks. I hate animal deaths. Animal deaths are not nice. Seriously, these round drills, they do not use their spaces adequately. There's like way too much space between some of these. Yeah, or like doesn't even like my males have plants that the bottoms are heavy enough that they don't have to be buried in gravel to stay down. The females have this log that they can go into. There also are like things specifically for betta fish, like a floating log. It'll float, but it's someplace that they can still go into. Yeah. I've never had to. I don't know. It fell off?
No, Dad got to put it back on.
You took it off?
Cleaned it.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't got the foggiest idea because I've never taken it off. All right, let me see. An arrow. I got 3 spots. Arrow is 18. That would be this color over here. And I just need 1. Thank you, Sandra. And maybe you've got a bully chicken. That chicken needs to be punished. All right, I need to do a letter C. Is number 9. I'm also going to have to get more baggies or whatever for my beads because I'm not throwing away these beads. You want to save them and keep the codes because you can always use them for other paintings if they have the same colors. But I need more storage. Oh no, come back. Some of them jumped out. Nobody told you that you could come out of the tray. There's another one. Okay, I think I got them. Honestly, I didn't cycle my betta tanks. If you're getting a betta, I didn't cycle it. And I didn't really cycle for my Celestial Pearl Danios either because I used a filter that was already used. So the filter was already cycled and it already had beneficial bacteria in it. But I never did cycle my tanks with new filters and everything. I never did cycle them for the bettas, and they've been fine. What am I doing here? Number 9 is, oh, let's see. Forgot what color I was on. Okay. Did Brinley poop? Because I'm smelling poop, unless it's just in my head. I've smelled so much poop the last few days. Okay, I smell poop. Maybe let her out so she can eat, and then I'll let her out to go to the bathroom. Maybe I just have poop permanently in my nose from yesterday. because it was pretty smelly. Maybe the cat went to the bathroom in the litter box, and that's what I'm smelling. Because I smell poop. Yeah, typically it is better to cycle. Our big tank with our cichlids in them, we actually let that cycle for 3 months before we put the cichlids in. I'm surprised they told you only a week, but I think it's going to depend on the fish. Personally, for me, it depended on the fish. Like I said, I didn't cycle for the betas at all. Because a lot of people will actually not keep them in anything filtered or heated anyway. They think that they just can live in a bowl. And they can, but they won't thrive. And if you do have a beta in anything that isn't heated or filtered, if the water is too cold, they won't eat as much. They won't be as active. But without the filter, you need to do a water change every single day. Why shouldn't you have said anything, Jenna? What happens if you find yourself in a situation an animal needs a place? Like, what do you mean? Like if I can't keep my animals or if somebody else can't keep their animals? Is that what you, like, I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Like somebody else's pet needs a place to stay or... Hi, Brinley. Hi. Hi. Okay, do you need to go potty? Be right back, guys. I'm gonna let her outside. Give me a Bryn. Bryn, come here. Hey, are you listening to me? You're trying to smell doggy smells. Oh, I'm so sore. My body hurts. It hurts. Oh. Like if someone else can't keep their animal due to home situation. I don't think that the shelter would I don't think the shelter would keep them temporarily. They're going to want to put them up for adoption. But somebody can always find somebody to take care of them temporarily. Like they can go on to a Facebook page. Facebook always has like animal sites, animal pages, and you can look for people who might be willing to foster. Some people will just flat out rehome their pets. A friend of mine did have a personal situation where she couldn't keep her pets, and I actually took in her. She had guinea pigs. I couldn't take in all her animals because she had a cat and a dog too, but I took in her guinea pigs, and then she had to find a place for her other animals to go. But she's not getting them back. She literally rehomed them. $17. I still smell poop, for heaven's sakes. Shadow, did you poop and not cover it or something? Because PU, it stinks. Oh yeah, it's always harder too for somebody to find a place for their older pet to go. Hopefully she can find somebody. Yeah, a lot of the time if you take an animal to the shelter, they expect you to surrender them. You basically sign off all your interest and rights to that animal. I had to do that even when I was catching strays and I brought them into the shelter. I had to sign a form that said that I was signing over all my interest and rights to that cat. All right, guys, I think I am done. I don't see any other spots. So what do you think? You can pretty much see it. It's finished. Let's see what you can see when I turn the light off. Can you see that? It's finished. Gizmo, aw. It's so pretty. Look how sparkly. It's finished. Looky.
That's pretty.
And the
Shiny.
customized, I ordered a customized one and won't be here by until the end of the month. I'm gonna die. I need to go to the craft store. I'll finish a whole nother one before the other one gets here. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, now I'm all finished that one. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to frame it so I can hang it up. Need to make my bed, but I don't make my bed. I just figure, hey, I'm gonna sleep in it again tonight and mess it up, so I'm just gonna leave it ready for me. I don't make it. Nobody sees it but me. I'm ready to do some gaming tonight or something. I need to do some gaming. We need to play some Conan. I'll be able to, and I could be in the stream. I can talk. I'm about to ruin this cat's whole day. Poor kitty. Poor kitty. I don't think you will. I had never kept fish before in my life. And when I was still living at home and I was in college, I got a betta fish. Now, granted, I even kept him wrong because I didn't keep him in a tank. So you're going to be one step ahead. I hadn't done any research. I didn't keep him in a filtered tank or a heated tank. I kept him in a fish bowl. And my room was in the basement, so his water was cold. When I moved out and married Ian's dad and I moved to Indiana, we lived on the second floor in a house. So it was hot up there, so the water temperature drastically changed, but he was still in the bowl. His water was warmer, so that was good. But it was a temperature change for him. He was still in the bowl, unfiltered, and I had him for 2 years. So even though I kept him wrong, he lived for 2 years. Granted, they can live longer than that. But I don't think you'll screw it up. If it dies out of the blue, it's because something was wrong with it. So usually it's because it's sick. If it dies, it's because it's sick. And sometimes it's sick when you get it. So, because I was a betta before this guy, before I got Alpha, who I've now had a year, I did get another one and he didn't live very long. I didn't do anything differently. So I think he was sick previously. She was talking to E-Waste Mike on Hangouts. She may still be. I don't know. But I think because you're going to be one step ahead, Zach, you're going to know you're going to have the appropriate size tank plus bigger, especially if you're getting a male. Because my males live, I have a male in a 2-gallon and a male in a 5.5 gallon. You're going to have your male in a 10-gallon. So, booyah. It's going to be filtered. It's going to be heated. You're 5 steps ahead. There should be no reason why your beta won't live to a ripe old age unless it's already sick. And as long as you keep up on those water changes, they're easy fish to keep. And honestly, there are times that I don't do water changes enough. With my depression and anxiety, the motivation isn't always there. And I slack off. And they're still kicking. So I wouldn't recommend doing that because it's not nice for them. But if you, for some reason, miss a water change, they're not gonna just keel over necessarily. Mine aren't. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, I enjoyed this, but now I have to wait a whole month for my new one to come in, and so I'm gonna have to go to the craft store, and because I ordered this one, I ordered the custom one, but I do know that like Michael's craft store has diamond painting, so I might just have to go and get me one so that I have something to work on until the custom one gets here, because yeah, it's gonna kill me to have to wait. I'm doing good, Jenna. I'm a little tired and I'm definitely sore. I'm going to take some ibuprofen because my body hurts. Yesterday was a long physical day and everything hurts. My back hurts, my legs hurt, my carpal tunnel hurts. I just hurt. And I hurt right here. I hurt right here from leaning into cages, and I've got bruises too. Ooh, average girl's getting a 5-gallon. Yeah, I think they were sick. How did you keep them? Did you have them in filtered and heated tanks? But yeah, I found that because I've had some betas that didn't last very long, and then I've had betas that's, like my very first one, I kept it wrong even, and he lasted me 2 years. These ones I've only had for a year, but they're still going. I don't know how much longer I'm streaming. It depends. It depends on how it's going. Oh, Stacy cooked something for breakfast and it smells really good. It smells good. It's making me hungry. And I'm sitting right next to my beta sorority and all 4 of them are swimming around. One of them was actually, she's considered a cull. She would be one that a breeder would kill and not keep. I got her from Petco, and she was marketed as a baby girl when in fact she's not a baby girl. She was a cull. She's not pretty. She's like gray. She's not a pretty color. When the light shines on her, she's got some iridescence in her fins, but her body is gray. She's just like, she's plain Jane. I really should have just called her Jane. But she has considerably grown since I got her. When I started my beta sorority, all I got was baby girls, and all of them died except for her. She's still going, and she's grown, and she's doing awesome. The other ones were just regular. I don't know. I think she's a comb tail. They did not sell her by her type of tail, whereas all the other females were veil tails or crown tails. I got veil tails and crown tails. And then I think Sigma, who is the baby girl, I think she's a comb tail. I thought for a while she was a crown tail, but she does not look the same as the other crown tail I have. So I think she's a comb tail. It might be that the water was too cold. It could be that the water was too cold, although I'm kind of surprised that mine didn't die when I wasn't heating the water and I lived in the basement. The water was freaking cold. I kind of want another little bullhead pleco. I would like to have, even though I don't want the responsibility of more water changes. I wouldn't mind having pea puffers, the little dwarf pea puffers. They've got such little animated faces, and they eat snails. So I could get into snails again because for a while I had mystery snails and ram's horn snails, and ram's horn snails breed like crazy. That's like ready-made food for those pea puffers. Because I ordered off of Amazon 10 ram's horn snails, and at one point, a few months later, I had like 100 of them, and they just keep going. They just keep breeding. But that's ready-made food for your pea puffers, and pea puffers are so stinking cute. This conversation sounds a little bit fishy, you think? I haven't been drinking my coffee. I finished my painting. It's so pretty. And talking about fish and stuff, and I didn't drink my coffee. They were kind of big for the little thing they were in. Yeah, betas are kept in tiny little cups. I don't agree with that. Tiny little cups, and half the time they look like they're half dead, but it's because they can't swim anywhere. They're gonna look half dead. It's hard to tell when they're healthy and when they're not healthy because they can't be active in those little cups. Hello, Dirty Laundry. How are you? I finished my diamond painting. Check it out. I finished it. It's so pretty. I want to go to the craft store a bit later and get another one because I ordered a custom one and it won't be here until the end of the month, and that's going to kill me. I don't want to wait until the end of the month to do another one. So while I'm waiting for that one, to come, I want to get another one so that I have something to work on while I'm waiting for it. Yeah, the custom one is going to be one of our wedding pictures. Since we just had our anniversary, figured a wedding picture. We picked it out together. We picked out the picture together. We agreed on it. And he's looking forward to me working on it so that it's done and we can hang it up. Hello. Lurking again, gonna ruin my cat's day. Can you move your butt, pretty please, a little bit? Move it. I need to make the bed, but I'm sitting on it all messy like. See, my bed's not made. I didn't make it. It's ready for me to jump into tonight. It's all prepared for me. Hi again. Hey, you're gonna make me spill my coffee on my face. Can I drink my coffee? Hello, Barry. How are you? I don't mind when she does, as long as I'm not drinking something. Hi. Hey, Lacey, how are you? Hi, you just want attention. She doesn't get to have this kind of attention when the dog is in here. So, Bella, where's Bella? Oh, she's at the top of the stairs. She just poked her head around. She heard her name. She's up there. Zach wants to see you. Zach wants to see you. You gotta come down. You right back gonna get a mango? All right. I didn't get to see it, Lacey. I worked 11 hours yesterday. I'm beat and sore, but I'll have to look at the replay. You went live with Q Aquatics. I gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. Hey. Two ladies by the pond. Cool. Cool, cool. Do you live close to each other? Like, were you literally in the stream together, or was it like a hangout thing? Oh, I got your hair in my eye. Got your hair in my eye. It gets stuck to my face, and then it floats in my eye. Your hair is in my eye. Ah. Hi, thank you. Your nose is wet. My dog heard you too. We are very far apart. She sent me an invite and was by her. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You need your nails clipped, Missy. They're like talons or fish hooks. They're very long. She's looking at me like, you're not touching my nails, woman. Not touching them. Yep, that is technically two ladies by a pond. It sure is. Oh, the hair in my eyeshadow. Good grief. Can't get it out. Mm. Bella, come down here. Come here, Bella. Bella, Bella. Yeah, I clip everybody's nails. It was easier when I was still dog grooming because I just took the cats to work with me. When they're in a strange place, they wiggle a lot less. At home, they give me a hard time. I usually have to have somebody like headlock them and wrestle them down, and then I can work on their. I can't do it alone. Nike girl, I finished it. I finished it. Look, it's all done. It's all done. I got to go to the craft store and get another one because I am not waiting a month. I am not waiting till the end of the month for my other one. I want to do another one before that. I want to get one that I can start working on right away. It's finished. It's so pretty. Hi, Lily. Ow! Your nails. Ouch. Ouch. Speaking of her nails that need to be cut, I actually do have to go. I think the only ones that don't need their nails cut, the rabbits are kind of iffy because I don't feel like it was that long ago that I did their nails. But the guinea pigs and the cats need their nails done. But I need somebody to help me with that because I need somebody to hold the guinea pigs while I do their nails, and I need somebody to hold the cats while I do their nails. And typically the same thing with the dogs because they hate it. And the rabbits Yeah, everybody has to be held so that I can do it. Oh, you're trying to find a new doctor, Nike? I hate that. I hate doctor shopping. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Oh, I got the burps. So yeah, once I take some ibuprofen, when I'm finished the stream, I'm gonna take some ibuprofen for my sore body and take myself to the craft store and see what diamond painting I can find there that I can have immediately. Immediately. Ugh, I hate that. Just here, have some more pills. Even when I went to the doctor for just to make sure that I didn't have like a flu or something, I had a cold, they wanted to prescribe me like prescription strength cough medicine. And I was like, I'm good with NyQuil. I'm not going to take, I'll just take NyQuil. I don't want to pay more money for a prescription. I just wanted to know that I didn't have something worse than a cold. I didn't come there for a prescription. I mean, if it was something that needed a prescription to get better, then that would be different. But hey, Darlene, how are you? Michael, hello, how are you? I had an 11-hour day yesterday at work, Michael. I'm dying today. My body hurts. My body hurts. Take this pill for this and these for. Yeah. Oh, take this pill for this and take these for the side effects. Yeah. Oh no, you got a flat tire. Did you run over anything? Because when I had a flat tire, I had run over a nail. I remember Michael checked my tire out, saw the nail in my tire. We don't even have that car anymore. We traded it in. We got a new car. Yeah. The only time I have to do like an 11-hour day is on Sundays. Basically open till close. Tomorrow I only work 4 hours, which will be nice. I'm only doing closing. I'm going in and basically doing all the stuff I need to do for closing. And Wednesday I have an 8-hour day. But yeah, you saw that nail on my tire from Ohio. But yeah, yesterday was a long freaking day. All right, Johnny, take care. Have a good day. Well, I hope you find out if you have a bully chicken or not so you don't lose anymore. What job are you doing, Jenna? What job did you get? I had to factory reset my computer just so I could live stream. Really? That seems crazy. I really miss being able to stream mobily. I hate that they changed that rule because I had an hour lunch yesterday and I was like, I could be live streaming right now on my break. But no, because they had to change the rules. Mine does that every now and again. Have you noticed my computer has not frozen during a morning live stream in a little while? It used to be like a part of the routine that I was going to freeze up at least once. Mine's very glitchy though when I try and do gaming on it. I need a new computer. You'll probably do a stream today before you go to work. Okay. I'll have to pop in. What time do you work? I have today off, thank God. I'm so sore. Gotta take some ibuprofen. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a dishwasher. Gotcha. I just got a text message. I got one last night from Ian that said, "How's Raina?" Oh, that's a junk text. That's a junk text. $2.54. Why not 3? $2.54. Yes, I've worked at restaurants, Jenna, but I've never been dishwasher. I've always been out on the floor. I was either the waitress or the bus person or the cashier or whatever. I've always been up front. $2.50. I guess you get a few extra minutes of pay. 2:54 p.m. Hey, Scrapper, how are you? For some reason, I didn't like being a waitress, honestly. You get crap pay. You got to rely on your tips because you get crap pay, and customers are shitty. So sometimes you just don't get good tips. I mean, I remember when I was a waitress, I remember having a table of 20 and they left me a penny. I got a penny from them. That was it. I was pissed. But then what made up for that is that I had a table of 4 and they left me $20. So that helped. Dishwasher would probably be easier. Busy. And I would imagine you got to lift stuff and stuff. But yeah, that dishwasher is definitely going to be easier than yeah, you got to be fast, but dishwasher I think would be easier than dealing with the customers. I don't like dealing with customers. That's what I like about my job now is that typically I'm in the back. I'm the kennel tech, I'm the pet tech. I'm dealing with the animals, not the people. Now what was interesting is because I don't have a company shirt yet. And I was out on the floor briefly and this lady stopped me and she goes, "Excuse me, would I be able to get a frozen fuzzy mouse?" I'm like, "Yes." But I'm like, "How did she even know I work here?" So I went back and I said because I've never had to do that yet, I told the lady that I was working with, I was like, "So there's a customer out there that would like one frozen fuzzy mouse." And she's like, "Okay, just one?" I'm like, "Yep." So she put it she packaged it all up, showed me how to do that. And then we brought it out. I couldn't find her after that, but we brought it out to the counter, to the register. I got good tips all the time. I almost did not want to become a manager when I was offered because of the pay I was getting as a waitress. Your job is fast paced, Michael. Mine is too. We have time constraints with mine too. Like between this time and this time, this is when you try and do this, which it sometimes gets messed with because we get interrupted by, "Oh, look, that dog pooped." So you got to stop what you're doing and clean up the poop. And then we'll go through and they get all done and we're like, "Okay, let's go do this." But before we do that, let's check the kennels. And lo and behold, somebody else has pooped. And it's like, dag nabbit. So that kind of slows things down a little bit, but is that food for the animals? What do you mean, Jenna? Oh, the frozen fuzzy mouse? Yes, it's a feeder mouse. So it was already dead. So I don't have to I don't have to apologize to them for their fates because they're already dead. The live ones, every time they pull out a live one for somebody, I'm like, "I'm so sorry." Yeah, you hear squeaking. Lily started talking. But yeah, we usually try. We have, around a certain time. This is where we check all the dogs for poop. This is when we give them their medication. This is when we start feeding them. This is when, but usually we get stopped by, oh, look, there's more poop. Oh, look, more poop. Got to go through the isolated dogs and give them their medication. But anyway, oh, I got way sidetracked ages ago when I was talking about the hedgehog and like the fun fact that hedgehogs have acidic saliva. So I was going to put Neosporin on his nose because he has an injury on his nose. He like scratched it or something. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get him out and put Neosporin on his nose. Well, he was sleeping in his hide. So, and he's not very big. He's like that big around. So I took the hide off of him and he didn't move. He was in a ball. You couldn't even see his face. He just looked like a spiky little ball. And I touched him, and all of a sudden he went poof, like he just puffed himself out. And I had no idea how to pick him up at that point because every which way I went, I was like, ouch, 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 because he's prickly. So I went back out of the isolation room and I was like, how do you pick up a hedgehog when he's rolled into a ball and he's puffed out? I can't pick him up without it. It hurts. So she kind of chuckled and she came back and she got him picked up. But he also unrolled himself by then, so that helped. But then my hands started to get really irritated and itchy, and it's because they have acidic saliva. So when they've cleaned themselves, it's on their little prickles. So I had to go wash my hands to kind of get the irritation off. But yeah, they have acidic saliva. So if you get prickled by them, by their little quills, you kind of start to itch. You get like a little reaction. I promise you that there was not a night I worked as a waitress that I was not bringing home at least $60 in tips. That's see, and the other thing, see, I wasn't bringing home that much, and it was because we also had to pool our tips and share with the other staff, like the dishwashers and the bus people, and that. We had to share our tips. We had to give a percentage of our tips. So. But Michael, my if you're still here, my stepdaughter just got a job at a factory. She works at Nestle, and she's got 12-hour days. So she works two shifts, two 12-hour shifts in a row, and then she gets 2 days off. And then she works two 12s, and then she gets 2 days off. Two more 12s gets, so she ends up having like 14 days off a month, which is a lot of days off. So she's like even talking about getting another job. I mean, I kind of understood sharing some of the tips with the other staff, like the dishwashers and the bus people, because we really couldn't, and the cooks, because honestly, we couldn't do our job without them. So, but and I appreciated it when I was a bus person. I did. But yeah, it did suck for the person who earned the tips. Nike. Oh, zing, mama, zing ya. Darlene says Nike is an awesome person until she gets mad. How is Nike Girl? Can't see her comments since I'm still blocked on her end. Nike's doing good. She's had a little few tragedies here the last week. She's had it tough a little bit. But otherwise, she's doing good. Michael Grooms, Nike. Michael Grooms is in here. He's come to the last couple streams. And Michael said prayers to her. So prayers to you, Nike, for your tragedies. Yeah, she was MIA for a couple of days. Everybody missed her. Still gotta wash dishes and fold clothes. I got my clothes from yesterday to wash because I smelled like shit. Literally, I smelled like shit. Dog shit. I unblocked Michael, but it still will not let me see his typing. I had that problem too one day when I went into JJ's. It was a little bit ago. It was a while ago. But I couldn't see Mama Q and she couldn't see me. But I don't have her blocked and she says she doesn't have me blocked. But I can't see her and she can't see me. I don't know. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't understand what, because I don't have anybody blocked at this point besides the person with 5 million accounts. But there's still people that I can't see, and they've claimed that I'm not blocked either. Yeah, I unblocked everybody besides the person with 1 million accounts. Huh. That's odd. Yeah, I don't get it. Because I double checked. I double checked my blocked list when Mama Q couldn't see me, and yeah, I don't have any of that group blocked. I don't understand why. It's like some of them are permanent or something. Oh, excuse me. I think YouTube is stupid. As I'm on YouTube, YouTube is stupid. The way they do some things. Maybe it is meant to be. Aw. I don't even think when blocking of everybody happened, I don't think I ever blocked Michael because I never had a problem with him. Granted, I don't know if he ever talked shit about me or not, but the ones that I know did in the past, they were blocked, but everybody's been unblocked since. A server went down. How do you block people? Um, I don't know how to do it necessarily from my laptop, but on my phone, when you go to their channel, there's 3 dots on the top corner. And when you hit that, it'll give you the option to block. I tend to block the known trolls, like the ones that come in and they say stupid things, then I block them because I don't want them back. I don't want them back. People that, oh, Zach, she knows of a channel where the guy he literally will swap out pets. Like he will get rid of pets to get new pets so that he keeps his viewers up and his watch time and stuff. When his watch time or his viewership dwindles, he assumes it's the animals' fault. So they've lost interest in those animals, so he gets rid of them and gets new ones and all of that so that he can keep his viewership up. My phone is gonna take off in a spaceship or something. Her expectations are too high. Typical sister response. King of DIY does that. That bugs me. I hate when people do that. I mean, I'm a pet channel, but I'm not going to get rid of my pets to get new ones. There are other animals I want, but like those baby gerbils that came into work yesterday, but I'm not. I'm just going to keep working with the animals that I've got. I looked to see who I have blocked, and Nike Girl is not blocked. I don't understand what is the issue with YouTube. Oh my goodness, Bella! My phone is gonna fly away. Bella, come here. You still haven't said hi to Zach. Yeah, that murder case bothers me too. Yeah, you can hear Bella. Bella, come here. Bella, Bella. 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 She's ignoring me now. She's not even poking her head around the corner. I guess I can turn this off. Don't really need it on. That's because my sound was on my phone and I just took that out of Hangouts. Oops. Okay, so what I was saying was, yes, I'm on the road to 1K too. I'm at 697. I'm still going. Yeah, that was my bad. I was like, I don't need to have my phone pointing at my diamond painting anymore. Let's leave. And that's where my sound was coming from. You're at 599. Cool. Yeah. I felt like it took me forever to get to 600 because I hit 600 like 4 times. But now I can't quite get to that 700. I get to 697 and then I drop. And then I go back and then I drop. I just want to mobile stream. If I never get monetized, I mean, monetization would be nice, but even if I never get monetized, I just want a mobile stream. I just want a mobile stream. I miss mobile streaming. That's all I ever used to do. When I would play You Are a Liar and all that. Yeah. You are blowing up my Hangouts. But that's how I always mobile streamed, was on my phone. Guys! Ah! I am going to put it on vibrate. No offense. There we go. Shh. I'll look at it later. I will stream my video games. Now that I know how to save clips, I will record and then use those clips to make comps of my screen. Yes, like I liked when M put up that one of her rolling off the roof after she antagonized a rhino. Oh, there's talking going on in my Hangouts that I'm a part of, and my phone won't shut up. Oh, I got to show you this though, you guys. One of the puppies. One of the cutie patootie puppies. One of the salespeople was holding him, and I was like, hold on, stay right there. And I have to look. Look at him. Look at him. He's so sweet. I gave him a bath. He's so cute. He's so cute. Yeah. We need to play more Conan. I can play tonight or Tuesday. Wait. I can't play Tuesday. I got to work till 9. I can play tonight, Wednesday. No. Yeah, I can play Wednesday. And that's it, I think. All right, Darlene, have a good day. Yes, now we know what happens when you lead a rhino into a village. Then there's this other dog. Let's see. She's a English Bulldog Staffordshire Terrier mix. So we call her tag says English Bulldog Staffy. And she is freaking adorable. Look at her face. Look at her face. I love her. She's so sweet. I was sitting with her after I was blow drying her after her bath. I love her so much. She's freaking adorable. Michael says, I can't game until Sunday since that's the only day I have off. Ugh. So you work 6 days a week. That stinks. And here's another little one. What is he? He's a Bichon. Oh my Lord. He is the tiniest little thing. He is so freaking, I can hold him in one hand. He is so adorable. We do have a boxer that's the same color, but there is like a slight difference in their faces. And the boxer is in isolation because she's got the poops. She's got the bad poops. Yeah, he is freaking adorable. I'll have to look at his price. And then this little guy, this is the one where the people were in the store for like 2 hours and then decided he was too much more. He was more money than they wanted to spend, even though, you knew how much he cost 2 hours ago. But he's all wrapped up. He actually started to develop a cough, so now he's in isolation. He's all he's all wrapped up. You're surrounded by puppies. I know I'm surrounded by puppies and they're so freaking adorable. I don't even agree with pet store puppies, but I love them. They're so sweet. I don't know if it's kennel cough or not. We've got, besides that one now that just went into isolation yesterday, there are 2 other ones with a cough. So they're in a room all by themselves. And they get medication and they get nebulizer treatments. And then we've got another room where our snot dogs are. There's 3 dogs in there right now with snot problems. We just put one back out on the sales floor that had a snot problem, but he's better. So he went back out. So there's 3 more with snot problems. And then we have 2 with shit problems in another room. And we have to sanitize before we touch after we touch one of them with one problem. Even between the ones that have the same problem, there's ones that are further along in their treatment and they're like up on top. They get handled first and then we go down to the bottom. We don't go opposite. The cuteness. Yeah, we're washing our hands and sanitizing our hands all day long, especially because of all the crap we gotta always cleaning out the kennels. Yes, pet store. Pet store. I worked 11 hours yesterday, and although I don't agree with selling puppies, these puppies are freaking adorable. I love working with them. Gave them baths yesterday and constantly cleaning out their kennels, but every time I open up a kennel to clean it out or to give them food or whatever, I get to snuggle them. Just have to work on getting my wrench back on here. So you plan on being a regular again, Michael? That would be cool. I wouldn't mind that. I just want the pleasure of giving them back. See, that's the thing. I get to love on all these puppies, but I don't have to bring them home and potty train them. I don't have to potty train them. I don't want to potty train anymore. That's the one thing about puppies is teaching them how to use the bathroom properly. Yeah, Jenna's a mod at Nike's. Jenna's moving on up. I saw that, Jenna. Anyway, I didn't even tell you a proper hello, MSA. How are you? I made Passion Girl, Nike, Zach, and my brother-in-law mods. Average Girl's lurking again. I'm doing good. I had such a long shift yesterday. I'm sore today because I was doing so much bending, giving them baths and sitting on the floor with them, trying to keep them under control while I freaked them out with the blow dryer. Um, and then lifting all of the kennel crate, like pulling the grates out, pulling the trays out, and washing them down and putting them back in and bending over to do this and do. Oh, I hurt. I hurt. But I got today off and I only have to work 4 hours tomorrow. I'm basically going in there to close, which when I get in there, I got to make sure that there's enough food stocked in the back for the dogs. And if there's not, I get to go out onto the floor, grab a bag, grab some cans. They get wrung out at the register so that they're not in inventory anymore. We bring them back there, make sure we're stocked up, do the laundry of the beds and the toys and the towels and the blankets, go through, clean up poop, um, feed everybody, give everybody medication, um, or the one at least the ones, at least the ones in isolation, they get medication, they'll get their food, fill up their water, clean up more poop, clean up more poop. Clean up. Basically, that's going to be my day tomorrow. Yeah, I hope we can figure out what's going on with the whole not seeing comments deal. If you don't have actual content where I see you are an actual person and not a fake account, then I will consider it. But if you don't have any content where I know you are a sock, then no. Yeah. And see, like I like to give everybody a chance, of course, because I know like someone like my son, he's gonna look like he's a sock account because he's got like 3 subscribers and no content. But, you know, he just hasn't done anything with it yet, which he technically can at this point because got his own pet. He's got his own pet. He can do content with her instead of me using her in mine. She's not mine, but I still like bring her on. Hey Ralph, how are you? Yeah, I'm glad that my parenting it's still 24/7, but it's a lot less because Ian's not here as much, especially now with the summer. I only get 5 weeks out of the summer, and I've already used a week, and I need a week and a half or 2 weeks in August. So I've really only got 3 weeks more I can work with. So like, yeah, he's not here as much during the summer. It feels like, which kind of stinks. But then he texted me last night, "How's Raina?" And I'm like, "She's good." Although I noticed that she's got her preference, even though they can eat an array of things. She's got her preferences because I did, Jenna. I don't think anyone else can. I gave her scrambled eggs. A little, like I scrambled up an egg for her, and she didn't really eat a lot of that. So she's got her preferences on what she likes to eat. She definitely likes plain noodles. She definitely likes noodles. She eats those, but she didn't eat a lot of her eggs. MSA says my kiddos are younger, so it keeps, yeah. I remember baseball games or soccer. Oh, and Ian was playing soccer last year in the fall, but he doesn't want to play soccer anymore. And I think the league he was in, he's too old for now anyway. But he's planning on being a referee. He still wants to do refereeing for that league because he gets paid $10 a game if he wants to do that. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to referee. The rest of the animals seem to be doing fine. Everybody else is fine. I don't know what happened with those other two, but everybody else is fine. I mean, you guys have heard Lily. She's been squeaking up a storm. Yeah, trying to give her Ian said that she likes blueberries. He's given her some blueberries. She's gobbled them up. He's even shared because he likes eating corn dogs, and he'll sit in his chair and she'll be sitting in the chair with him, and he'll like share his corn dogs with her, and she eats that up too. So she's got her favorites that she seems to gravitate more toward, but I don't think she's fond of the eggs because I only made her one egg, and maybe she'll eat it in a different form. Maybe she just doesn't like it scrambled. Maybe I'll try giving her hard boiled or something. I haven't tried potatoes yet. She can have baked potato, she can have mashed potatoes, she can have potato peels. I tried giving her a piece of banana. She didn't care for that. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the other two, but it's sad. Yeah, my poor little guinea pigs. I still need to, I'm gonna still need to come up with the money to get Augie fixed so that him and Lily can live together, so that I don't have to get them their own buddies. Rather than bringing more guinea pigs into the house, I'd rather just get him fixed and put them together. But that's $100 I don't have right now. I'm out of coffee. Yeah, I don't. Well, she hasn't been saying anything the last little bit, so that would be one of those reasons. But I don't know why you can't. But I don't know why I couldn't see Mama Q when I was in the last time I was in JJ's stream. I couldn't see her because someone else had said hi to me, and she was like, "Oh, she's here." Yeah, I am. You don't have to donate, Zach. I'll come up with it one way or another. One way or another. They'll just have to be on their own until then. Bella, there you are. Come here. Come here. Oh, they were saying it was weird about my two guinea pigs that passed away a week apart because it just came out of no place. Bella, 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 come here. She is totally ignoring me. She's like, I'm just gonna sit up here on the stairs. Leave me alone. Yeah, my two little guinea pigs. So I'll show you. Reese passed away, which was my favorite guinea pig because she was the most hand tame. I mean, everybody else was very skittish, and she was the one that didn't mind being held as much, but she passed away first. Um, so this is Reese, and she passed away. Oh, my poor little baby. And then Comet passed away a few days ago. There's Comet. My poor babies. Oh, your piggy's by herself now. Aw. Well, it's good that she's spoiled. I feel bad for especially or not Comet, because Comet's died. Augie, because he's upstairs where he's not among the traffic. Like, I can walk by and Lily talks to me and I'll go and I'll stop. But he's upstairs because I don't have room enough down here for everybody. So he doesn't get the interaction like he should. Oh, Michael said might go live at noon. What time is it? Okay. Macaroni salad is good. I like macaroni salad. Better than meatloaf. I like meatloaf too, though. Oh, don't break my phone. Yeah, so the cheapest place for getting my male guinea pig neutered is going to be $100. So I got to come up with $100 so that I can get him fixed, and then I'll just put the two of them together. Oh my goodness, I might need to make more coffee. Still hold fast that you should not loaf hamburger meat. Oh man. I loaf it with stovetop stuffing. Mix the you just take the stovetop stuffing right out of the box, mix it in with the ground beef, put it in a loaf pan. It's really good. It's really good. Nike's back. Welcome back, Nike. Hamburger steak. I don't know if I've had hamburger steak. Not sure. I'm not sure. Bella, Bella, stop just poking your head around and come here. Come here. Why are you up there by yourself? Come here. Excuse me. It's like meatloaf. Still can't see your comments. I don't understand. My neighbor was beating my house up with his dogs. Beating my house up with his dogs? Oh, they were playing fetch. I'm like, beating up your house? What? I don't know what my neighbor is doing, but they were freaking loud this morning. It's what woke me up. I had my alarm set for 8:30 and the noises woke me up first. I'm like, it is too early for you to be doing all that noise. Ooh, Oriole bird feeder. I was too. Imagining him throwing his dogs at your house. I was too. Yeah, I don't understand what the deal is with why you can't see the when you're not blocked, why it's not working. No, I would be out there kicking his ass if that was the case, right? How dare you throw your dogs at my house? I want to see what they're doing. There's a big truck. Oh, my back hurts, you guys. The big truck here. Can't tell what it is. Oh, they're doing gutters. They're putting new gutters on the house. That's the noise they're making. Muscle car appraisal. Good morning. How are you? Kyle Weir. Weir. Hello. Yes, I love birds, Jenna. I'm an animal person. I like birds. I'd have birds, except for the fact that we have cats. Uh, Speaking of which, I want to look at the animal shelter site because last time I checked, they had like 13 parakeets. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I'm recovering from my 11-hour workday yesterday. I'm sore. What did I miss? Oh, that's what I missed. I'm not hurt. I know I have to lose some weight. Jeez. Animal Care and Control is hiring. I've already got a job. I didn't see this before. Are you passionate about animal welfare and looking to make a difference in your community? We have several open positions at Fort Wayne Animal Care and Control that might be the perfect fit for you. There are both full-time and part-time positions available. 2 openings for animal control officer, an adoption assistant, humane education assistant. Oh, see, I would have so wanted to be there, except I already got a job. Why one chance for what? Before getting banned? Because there shouldn't, nothing should ever be said that is inappropriate in the first place. Once someone's inappropriate, they're gone. Be respectful of everybody in here, be respectful of me, and there's no problems. Can't do that, you don't deserve to be here. That's all there is to it. Life of Redo, hello, how are you? Oh, if Kyle was your buddy, you need to either leave if you're like him or tell him he needs to straighten up. But if you're going to do what he does in here, you can't stay. make sure that I'm not missing anything here. Oh, Jenna, I feel your pain. When I was your age, I still did too. It was annoying. I sounded like a mom. It happens when you're a mom. You start sounding like one. I got sidetracked by the animal care and control is hiring. I already got a job. I just got a job. I would have liked to work there though. Whoops. Michael's ready to troll hunt. I don't want to untime out Kyle. He was rude. He was rude. There was no reason why he needed to come in and say what he did. He doesn't deserve to be here if that's the way he's going to talk to me or to anybody else. He doesn't know me from a hole in the ground. Why would you come in here insulting? You can't be nice, you can't stay. That's all there is to it. It's a pretty simple rule. Let me see. A lot of animals were adopted. There are only 6 small animals, you guys. I'm so excited. There are 2 rabbits, 3 parakeets. So we went from 13 parakeets to 3, and a hamster. Yay! Yay! Oh, he made a very, very rude comment about my weight. I know that I need to lose some weight, but you don't come in here insulting somebody about their weight. Just the way it is. Let me see. So, yay. A lot of small animals have been adopted. Hello, Thomas. Again, if you are here to be nasty, you can't stay. Be nice. It's all good. It's all good. But if you can't be nice while you're here, you can't stay. Simple. All right. 12 cats and 13 dogs. All right, Michael. Gotcha. But that's the rule, you guys. If you are in here and you haven't been in here before, even if you've been in here before, if you're going to be rude, you're out of here. It's not difficult. Is that all that needed to be done? Make Michael a mod and he can see Nike now. Look at that. DID0208. Make me a mod. I don't know you. I don't know you, so I don't make anybody a mod that I don't trust. Yeah, Michael's a mod for now. He was always a good good sniper for trolls. Uh, don't step on their head. Pretty straightforward. Hey, Ralph's Trucking, how are you? If you're bored, you don't have to stay. Hey, Fighting Spirit, how are you? Average girl. Hey, I have to get going for now since I have plans with a friend shortly. I'll try to make it. All right, Jenna, have a good day. Ralph's driving. Be safe. It's Fighting Spirit's birthday today. Happy birthday. All right, you guys. Little bit of entertainment. Yep, everybody's bored. Everybody's bored. All those people that come in here and talk that way need to get a life. Mhm. Mhm. Hi, Lily. Let me see. Right? All right, Michael. Trying to read. It's hard to read around all the crap. Hey, Darwin. That comment doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. That's weird. How you doing, Darwin? My mom told me that my school is almost all the way torn down, my high school. They've been working on tearing it down and it's almost gone. All right, MSA. Have a good I should just call you Vanessa because I know that's your name. Have a good day. Oh yeah, definitely. Anyway, as much fun as this has been, I mean, it was, yeah, it was fun. Um, I'll probably wrap it up because I want to eat. I haven't had breakfast. And then I want to get to the craft store because I need another diamond painting. Since I am finished. I am finished this one. So I need another. I need to get another one. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap it up and I will talk with you guys later. Hopefully, all these trolls will find something productive to do and not be assholes. So, have a good day, guys. Bye.